Hey folks, welcome to Spooky Appalachia. I'm your host, Jimmy.
And
Joining
I
me
am
is my
Jared.
co-host, Jared. Yep.
Always glad to be here.
Yeah, definitely. So this week, we're going to go over a fan-submitted story. You know, it's our favorite thing here.
Absolutely.
It's from a fan who had a strange experience at the West Virginia State Penitentiary back in 2019, or former penitentiary. Now that's up at I think it's in Morgantown, West Virginia. I've never been there, but I think that's where it is. It's been on a lot of ghost shows that I know of. I don't know about you, Jared.
Man, I've heard about this place since as far back as I can remember.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, anytime you see like the like the Halloween programs or anything like that, where they got like the top haunted penitentiaries or things like that, you always see the West Virginia State Penitentiary.
Definitely. Like every good ghost show, well, I don't know good ghost shows, but every ghost show goes there. Every ghost show goes there, pretty much. That I know of, anyway. So,
Not only that, I mean, even on just, I've heard just regular paranormal investigators, even those that just do it for a hobby, knows about this place.
yeah.
And if they haven't been there, it's on their bucket list to do it.
I mean, it's on my bucket list.
It is on my bucket list to stay away from. We all know I'm a chicken.
Well, I'll go ahead and get into this story. It happened to him or her in 2019. I grew up 30 minutes south of the former West Virginia State Penitentiary. My grandfather worked there for a bit when he moved back to the area. My father's first haircut was given to him by an inmate that was serving time for murdering his wife and mother-in-law by tying them up and pushing them into a wood stove. Because of my proximity to it growing up, I probably toured the penitentiary a half a dozen times. Each time, I just had an uneasy feeling while touring it. Fast forward to 2019, and I get an opportunity to tour and get some pictures with my new camera. I was ready for a great tour. I had my camera, 2 backup batteries I had charged that morning, and I had a couple of different lenses. The tour was going great until the guide let me go into the kitchen area. Typically, it's off limits for tours due to the roof leaking and the wet floors being a liability issue. They made an exception because I was the only one on the tour this time. The guide told me I could explore the kitchen and freezer areas, and when I was done, all I had to do was take a left and I'd be back at the cafeteria. I took some pictures in the kitchen and started down the hallway where the freezers are. The hallway was pretty dark. When I attempted to take a picture, my camera gave a weird message that the object I was trying to photograph was too close to be focused on. I tried taking another picture and tried to focus, but then it gave me the same error message. I gave up and tried changing to my low light lens. When I tried taking another picture, it didn't even try to focus. It gave me the same message, too close to focus. I turned and took a picture of the kitchen from the hallway, and that picture was perfectly fine. I turned back around and got the same focusing message again. I turned it out of autofocus and forced it to take a picture. For some reason, it was super grainy, and the lighting was weird. I tried to take another one, and my screen came up blank. No error, no low battery warning. It was just black. I tried swapping out the batteries for one I had charged earlier this morning. It was dead. I tried the other backup battery, also dead. Eventually, I made my way back around to the tour guide. He asked me if I got any good pictures. I told him my batteries died, and he looked completely unfazed. All he asked was, how much power does your phone have? I pulled out my phone that I had charged on my way there. It had been 100% when I started an hour prior. It was now down to 8% and in power saving mode. When I told him about that, he just shrugged and told me that's why they no longer go in the kitchen area. Apparently, it's notorious for draining electronics. I still haven't been able to explain what happened since then, and I have taken pictures in darker places without having a similar issue. Wow.
Man.
That's a pretty, yeah. Now, I will say I had that same problem at College Hill Hospital when we were filming. Oh my gosh, we had so many issues. The sound was messed up. The batteries kept draining. Like even the video, the sound came out weird.
Well, it said in the story there that it said it was too close to focus. The first thing that popped in my head was something was standing right directly in front of them.
I wonder if it was.
Staring at him. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
It was
that he couldn't see?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And, yeah. And, tons of paranormal investigators will tell you that, it's thought to believe that, spirits or haints, stuff like that and everything, can mess with your equipment because of the energy, the batteries and stuff like that, all kinds of stuff. So there's really no telling, man. I mean, it's wild.
Yeah. Wow. I'd like to thank this fan for sending this in.
Absolutely.
And if anybody else has any stories, you can email me at spookyappalachia@gmail.com. And thank you all for listening. And we'll catch you in the next one.
God bless and have a good one.